Yes, we are all here. Thank you, Viola, for your time to join us today. And
You
as
are
well to you,
welcome.
Christian, thank you very much. We have Chris Bailey with us here today, and Jorel, and we're waiting until Simran. She's just finished Zoom. I presume now she will join in a second. Sonia from Nigeria has some technical problem at the moment to join us directly from Nigeria, but we hope she will join us soon. We hope she can manage. So, okay, Simran is joining us at the moment.
Richard, while
Yes.
we're waiting for Simran, how do I cast my screen to you?
Yeah, this is something that I need to give you the permission. Now you have the permission. Hello, Simran.
Chris, how are you both today?
Hello, Simran. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just woke up with a little bit of a cold today, but otherwise I'm okay.
Good. So we just missing Sonia at the moment, but she has some technical issue from Nigeria to join us, and I think we can start. There is no problem. Oh, wait a second. I think this is someone else join us. 1 second, maybe from another portal. 1 more minute. So, Viola, long time not see you. How are you?
I'm doing good. I have been like a little busy because I'm a mom now and I have a little daughter that wants all my attention. But I'm
Good.
trying to make it through with work and family and everything.
Thank you, Viola. Thank you very much. And I can see Sonia join us at the moment. Hello, Sonia.
Hello, I'm so sorry for coming in late. I had some issues joining in. Not sure what happened.
No
Hi.
problem. No problem,
Morning.
Sonia. We can hear you very well. We cannot see you, but we can hear you very well.
Oh, I'm trying to add my background. Just a moment.
Yes, take your time, Sonia. Take your time. So to make Jorel, she is based in the Philippines. Correct, Jorel?
Yes.
Yes. Then we have Chris based in the UK, Aviola in Albania, I presume. Correct, Aviola?
Yeah, yes.
Christian is in Spain, I presume.
Yes.
Simran in India, and Sonia in Nigeria. So this is the team in charge of the recruitment of students for our international agents from around the world. So why I wanted to have this meeting today, there are 2-3 reasons. First of all, logically, I want to thank everyone for the great help and support during the year. Thank you very much. We will try to have more meetings like this once every month so that we can maybe share some information. So this was the first thing that I want to say to you all. Thank you very much. The second point is Chris Bailey. Chris Bailey is the person who usually give all the presentation for the precast. So the precast is, as you all know, the interview that Chris Bailey is doing. Chris Bailey is a former director of the University of Nottingham. So he interviewed all the students. So in our discussion that we had with Chris many times, and we need to be up to date with the rest of the world. So Chris Bailey prepare an AI intelligence artificial that we will share with all the agents, and the agents can share with the students. So that means that this AI will help all the students to prepare for the CAS. Now he will give a presentation just that you have an idea, and this is something very important for all of you to understand, that this is the next level we want to go with all the agents. And before we go with the agents, it's important that you are aware about this, that WEBA create his own AI thanks to the work made by Chris Bailey and his experience, his long time experience in interview students. And this is a very important step forward. Chris, I leave you the floor to you.
Thank you, Richard. I've never tried to do this before, where you I have two screens going at the same time. So bear with me if you have any problems, and let me know, Richard, what you're seeing. Can you see me speaking in one
Yes,
box? And
everything is perfect. Everything is perfect.
Oh, wow, that's a lucky thing on a Monday morning. So nice to meet you, everyone. I speak regularly with a couple of you, and I've been working with Richard for many years. I was his client before. I used to have a work at a university, and I used to recruit students, and WEBA, with Richard and his family, were the best recruiters for our university. So when I left the university, I thought, okay, I should join this team. And Richard kindly let me join in various parts of the business. And most recently, in the last few years, we've been interviewing students coming from different countries. And it's quite a tedious process, as you all know, asking the interviews, preparing students for their CAS interviews. And I thought to myself one day, this would be really good if I can turn this into some kind of an AI powered system where the work is taken over by the computer. And voila, with Richard and the other agents' help, we've now put together something called CAS app. I'm just going to get rid of this box. I can't do. Yes, there you go. So I'm going to go through the presentation that you can see on the screen in Master Your CAS Interview, CAS app. So, by the way, if you have any questions throughout the process, do let me know. I'm going to put my personal screen down and focus on what you can see here.
We can see the screen, but you disappear.
That's okay. Oh, but you can't see my beautiful face, but you can see this. You can see the. Can you see the?
Yes, yes, everything is okay.
Oh, good. All right. So you can see that there are various at the top and the navigation. There are various choices. One is to start the practice. One is the dashboard, where you can see what's going on. One is the training information. One is the sample questions and answers. There's a useful blog. And then there's the pricing to sign up. And there are partners. So there are different ways of viewing this information. When you first log in, you're able to choose to be a student or an agent or a university or a partner. So I will go through quickly. So sign in. Let's choose an account. Oh, good grief. That's not set up properly on here. Let me, I'll tell you what, I won't do that first of all. I will go back and show you the things that we can see. So we have training information. So it's a good resource for any kind of interview preparation for the students. As you can see, there's the recent new financial requirements that come into effect next week. The financial requirements, so a reminder to everybody. You yourselves can use this information to share with your agents and students to make sure they can do their research before they waste your time to ask how to do the interviews. So the first is what is the understanding, what is the CAS interview all about? Secondly is academic and course knowledge. So you have to make sure you know your course and your modules inside out. And then is funding your studies, which is a very obviously now one of the most important aspects. I haven't signed in, so it will go through to lots of other different levels, but this is what you can see for free before you sign up with an account. So I'm going to sign in now, see if I can remember one of my accounts.
You're doing good, Chris. Everything is fine. We understand.
Yeah, I hadn't prepared this earlier, so
No problem.
I'm logging in from a different computer than usual. But it should come up with it should show automatically who. I know why, because I'm logging in with my WEBA account. What is the username?
Chris, if you want, if you want, you can go out from Zoom, prepare this, and then come back. In the meantime, I continue with the work.
Yes, I will log in again.
Okay.
I'm still on the meeting on my phone, but not on the web.
Fantastic. So
Okay.
I will continue with the work and with the other one, and you just give me the screen back, please.
How do I do that?
Okay, fantastic.
Wait a minute, let me see. Yes, you've got the screen, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me go here and here. Here we go. So now, until Chris is preparing everything, I wanted to explain you something. Let me share my screen a second. Okay, now, what happened at the moment, we send to every agent this document that they need to prepare for the students before the interview. Before the precast interview with Dr. Chris Bailey, every single student will need to fill out this form. And this was prepared with Simran, with Chris, with myself. We prepared this, and this document must be sent to every agent, and the agent need to send this to the students. The students need to send this back to us. This is very important. And this will help Chris when he has the interview to make sure that the student is ready for the main interview with the UK university. I know this is not really your work for most of you, but I just wanted to give you this information, which I think it's very important. Now, another point that I prepare for you today is now, for 2026, I just up to date the list of the university we can book the students, and I include all the London University on the first group. So you can find here all the London University that you can book. This include obvious Twin College. Now, very important is Regent College Richmond and University of Sunderland are our main partner. Okay, so just that you know this, the other one are partner, but the first three one are the main partners. So we try always to book mostly of the students to these three universities, but other universities are as well welcome. We have some new university, which is very interesting. One is the University of Greenwich, very important. Coventry University as well. These are two very interesting universities. Birmingham City University is a low entrance, is a lower entrance for UK university. Simran, I will, before I come to you, I just go to the second step. We integrated as well European University. And this is the group of the European University we're working together, which we start from Netherlands, Spain, Italy, Poland, Hungary, Switzerland, Denmark, Cyprus, Malta, Belgium, Finland, France, Hungary, and Lithuania. So we prepare a second portal of European University. Very important is we have to differentiate European University and UK University. So we will start to inform all the agents that they can start to apply as well for European University, and they can use this portal here. Then when we have an application, we have Simran who will explain you exactly how to apply the students in this particular university. Then we have the third program, and the third one is focused on German university only. And here we have a big list of German universities, which start from years of Freiburg, Göttingen, Hamburg, and so on and so on. And for this, it will be Christian and Simran who will focus on this, and Aviola as well. So this is the group that I created for the German university. While on my view, Jorel and Sonia can help a little bit more with the European university. But Sonia, sometimes she need to jump in because we have already started with African students for German university. So it's a little bit a mix. But just to give you an orientation, the idea is Christian, Aviola, and Simran for German university. Jorel, Sonia for European University with the support of Simran Logical, and Sonia sometimes she need to help us as well for German University because it will be a high demand from African students. So obviously we are a team, so we need to help each other when someone is in holiday or when someone is sick, etc. So very important is to continue the collaboration like we did until today. Simran, I leave this to you a little bit so you can explain a little bit the German process. Let me go back here. Simran?
Yes, I'm right here.
Yes.
So I don't have my presentation right now, but I will just try to show whatever I can because German applications are very, very complex. They're not easy to understand. So I feel like I'll just go through a few things first and then I will share my screen. So one of the main things to consider when we are booking international students for German universities is that the German 12th grade or like the usually in countries in like Nigeria, Pakistan, or India, there is 12 years of education that would be considered high school. But in German education system, it is 13 years of education that needs to be considered. And also, we always need to check the eligibility of the candidate and just see the equivalency of their previous education. Then we need to just, I'll just share my screen now.
Yes, thank you very much, Simran.
So that is when we need to go to this. Are you all able to see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So this is, I'm so sorry. After this, we need to go on this website called My German University. And as you can see over here, I've prepared a few assessments for a couple of students. This is a student from Pakistan. She wanted to study something related to biotechnology. So this is, I shortlisted 2 courses for her. I checked her bachelor's degree, I checked the relevancy, and then there is something called as the Annabin database, which is very, very important. There is Annabin database for each and every country. You will be able to see sorry, I need to add Pakistan over here. So for every country, you will be able to see the database, which will include the university list, which is approved by Germany. Okay, I'm not able to go over here, but I think you can see it on other websites as well.
Chris, we've just given a presentation at the moment.
Apologize, did I flash it up? I didn't realize.
No problem, no problem.
Okay. How do I have to okay. How do I unshare? Stop share. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone.
No problem, no problem. So, is you Simran now?
I'll continue now.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm sorry, I didn't have this set up from before, so I'm just opening the form site and just opening up one of the applications so that I could just explain how I did this assessment. But basically, I checked her bachelor's degree, which was in biomedical sciences. I checked the credits, which were, in her course. And it's important to see the equivalency of both the high school and the bachelor's degree and check the ANABIN database as mentioned over here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to open it right now, but I will include all of this in a single PDF, which will show, for example, if she studied, in Bacha Khan University from Pakistan. So I will need to check if in that database, um, if that university is mentioned, only then I can proceed with applying her to one of the German applications. So the most important step for German applications is to check the equivalency of the student's documents. So after that, once we have seen that the student, for example, if they're applying to a bachelor's degree, they have 13 years of education, and how they would meet this, how they would bridge this gap is by taking a year of a diploma or a year of their bachelor's degree in their relevant field. So, for example, if the student wants to study, let's say, computer science. So usually, I think I've noticed that international students apply for STEM programs, and Germany is known for STEM programs. So I'm just going to look up the computer science and just I would just have to enter, all of the filters. So most of our students are going to apply only in English. There are two types of courses in Germany, which is German. The medium of instruction of the course will be in Germany or in English. So mostly we get students for only English courses. But then sometimes we do get students who have a B1 or a B2 in like a German IELTS, I would say. So for those, we could choose English and German over here, but for mostly it's English. So I'll just show the easier one for now, which is only English. And the next semester would be the summer semester, which is in April. So I would select that. And just to keep in mind, the main intakes for Germany is winter and summer. But then the main intake, which has most of the programs available, is only the winter intake. So the summer intake would be more like a January intake, I think, for the UK, like how September intake is the main one, and the January has, comparatively lesser courses. So we have lesser courses for summer intake, but I don't think, we can still find the kind of courses our students are looking for. So, the reason why students apply to German public universities is that these are tuition free, and they only have to pay like an enrollment fees, like a one-time fees of 150 to 500 euros. So, as you can see over here, there are two options. The first one is to pay no tuition fees, which is the one that we will select. However, some of the agents, they are fine with up to 1,500 euros per semester, because that would just open them up to like more courses, since German applications, they're not easy to do, and the German schools are also not easy to enter. So we'll just see the no tuition fees for now. And the study mode would, not apply. So then we select bachelor
Simran,
courses.
Simran,
Yes.
we don't need to go into the details now. The main point here
Okay.
is that we can apply students into the German portal. So we have we study everything now since 1 year, so we know how to move forward with this. And to make a long story short, as Simran explained, we need to always double check in the country if the students did a particular university. So there is a list available for every country. So when we get an application, the first step is to check if the students did a program from one of the university. If the student is coming from Nigeria, we need to check the Nigeria university. There is a list. We need to check if the student did a program from this university in Nigeria or high school or whatever. So we always have to double check before that we start. Then when we start together with the first application, the second application with Simran. So then after she will go maybe with Christian one by one. It's very simple. It's nothing complicated. It looked a little bit complicated in the beginning, but
Yes.
then after it worked very, very simple. When you did the first one and the second one, then it's easy from the third one and fourth one, etc. So this was just to give you an information about the German university. So for German university, what is very, very important for you to understand that is not only Germany, but as well Austria and Switzerland. So we give the opportunity to our agents to book their students for Germany as a main, but as well Austria and Switzerland or even Liechtenstein if is requested. So we are open this potential possibility for agents to book the students via the WEBA portal, and then after we need to do the application process. This is to make a long story short. Thank you, Simran. Thank you very much for this short introduction about how to apply into German university. The same concept is then how to apply into one of the European university. So we will go step by step. If you have an application for Lithuania, for example, at the moment, Simran, we have an application from a Nigerian agent for one university in Lithuania. And I don't know if you saw this in the portal. So we need to do the application for Lithuania. What will be good, and is a suggestion that I give, when we do an application for a European university or for a German university, let's record this on Zoom. So you have these ones, and so we can use this and utilize this for the next application. So let's presume maybe Jorel is not available and Aviola need to do an application for a university in Lithuania. I make an example, or university in Belgium. She don't know how to do it. She has a recorded application made by Christian or by Simran before, and she can look inside, say, okay, I have to do this, and this step. So it's very important. We need to record when we do an application into a European university. Into UK university, you're all familiar now, slowly. I think Jorel, Aviola, and Sonia did many applications, including obvious Simran, and Christian just started 2 months ago with application process. But as well here, I invite you, when we have a new application in UK university, just open on Zoom and record this, and then after share the recorded Zoom on the group so that we have this and everyone can use this. This is very important for us to move much faster. So I think this is a very important step. I will make a picture of all of you now because it's not every day that I have you all here. So I will enjoy this a little bit. Let me see Christian smiling. Very good. Aviola as well, Jorel as well, and Sonia as well. Similar as usual. Chris, it's all yours now. You can share your screen. You can restart with the presentation.
I will try my best juggling between screens and
Yes.
accounts. So
Yes.
what I'm going to do now is to turn off my microphone on this one.
Yeah. We cannot hear you now, but it's okay. We'll hear in a second. It's very important, this AI. I know it's new. Everything is new, is always big, but we need to move into the next level. We need to beat our competitors. Chris, it doesn't work like this. It doesn't matter. Maybe, Chris, what you can do when you are alone, you just make a presentation and you share this via Zoom to all of us. I think this is the best. We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you.
Let me try again.
Yeah, one more time.
Yes, I will turn off this completely this, but I'm going to log off on this one and log on the other one and only use that one. And I apologize for the sound effects. Okay, I'm logging.
Problem. No problem, Chris.
Okay, now I'm logging on again. Can you hear me from here?
And we can hear you very well, Chris.
Okay. And I'm going to try the video as well.
Yep. You need to share your screen.
Yep, I will.
So everyone was speaking about AI, so it was important that we present this AI as well to our network of agents. Logically, there is some technology that we need to use when we use Zoom. That is not always easy, but the apps is fantastic. I saw this in London when I had my workshop last week with Chris, together 2 weeks ago with Chris together, and he presented this to me. It was very, very good. So now he will show us a little bit about this new app AI made for students who want to apply into UK university. So, please, Chris.
Are you seeing the screen now?
Yes.
Okay, and no alien sound effects?
No alien sound effects.
Amazing. So you're able to log in with different levels, as I said, and I'll just show the different levels. One is you can log in as, how do I delete you off here?
Yes. Thank you. Richard Scott. Thank you to delete me.
So you can sign in as a student or as an agent, and there are 3 different levels of agents. And then there's a university level. And there's also the partner level. This is for partners. And partners are partners of our business that will help us to sign up new clients. So what I will do is sign in as if I was a student, which is where we lost each other in the last one. And I'm going to sign in under Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck, an old friend of mine, Lars Hollenbeck, is signed in as a student. So the student can only see 4 of the tabs. One is his student dashboard. One is his starting a practice. This is the starting a practice. He can see the training information, and he can see the sample Q&A. And I didn't go into the sample Q&A. There are lots of examples of the kind of question that you'll be asked. Can you introduce yourself, your personal interests, what motivates you to study in the UK, etc. And we go through academic coursework, course knowledge, university knowledge, accommodation and campus life, financial preparation, documentation and compliance, and then visa and immigration awareness, and then future plans, i.e. I will return to my home country to work. So I won't go into the details, but I want to show you how an actual practice interview would take place. So this is where it's going to save us time and resources. So first of all, university name. Let's try somewhere like Regent College, just a random university in London. And how about Masters in International Management, degree level, Masters, continue to interview setup. Now, this is where I don't know if you'll hear the voice of the interviewer, but the interviewer is set up as a British accent. Let's see if it works. It's not going to work for me. I don't know why.
No, on Zoom, many times is a problem, Chris. I know what you say. It doesn't matter, but it's very important, the English accent, because many times students fail the CAS interview because of the English accent. This is one of the main issue why they fail the interview. So this is why Chris integrated this English voice over, correct?
Correct. Did you hear it? It did actually work.
Yeah,
For
on your
me,
screen, but
not
not in
for
our
you.
screen. On Zoom, it doesn't work. But when you
Okay.
share this to everyone else, then after we can hear this individually.
All right. So it basically what the voice was saying is this question, hello, etc. And it automatically pre-fills the field of the candidate, who in this case is Lars Hollenbeck, who happened to be Swedish, and just randomly Regent College London, MS and Masters. And it will take the student through a series of questions that they have to click on. So make sure they use a desktop and laptop, not a mobile phone. Academic integrity. Sorry, I'm turning off the. I'm hearing the voice here. So it's a warning that if the student uses AI in the interview or reading or caught cheating in any way, they'll be banned from attending the university. Then I consent to this interview being recorded. It simulates the real interview that they will have either with the university or with the UKVI. I'm prepared to show my passport or ID for verification. Which country are you in now? Let's put, he's in Sweden, right? But no, maybe he's in Nigeria today. Let's put Nigeria, okay? Just for example, let's say he's in Lagos, which I've heard is a very nice place, but I've never been. And let's say he's calling from the agent office, or no, the beach, other location, right? Start interview practice. So the first question, and I will go through these quickly. I'm not going to do it exactly, but when the interview is heard, first of all, the question will be read out by the interviewer in the British accent, and then the answer, when you're ready to answer, you press here. So my name is Lars Hollenbeck. I am from Sweden and I am on holiday with my family in Lagos at the beach, and I am very interested in studying in the UK because I have nothing to do after graduating in Sweden or something like that. I just, that's an example. Then you stop recording, and you can see the transcript is made for the student there to see what they said. And then you pray next, and you go to the next question. And this is for more about describe your personality, strengths and weaknesses, and explain these characteristics will help you succeed in the UK academic environment. So I'm not going to go through all this, but I'll just put a random answer Z. Okay, next.
Chris, can I hold you for a second? The point why this was prepared is because when all the students will have an interview with the examiner from the UK universities, these are the questions that he will get. So many students, they are not ready. They don't know how to answer, or the English accent is not good. And so this AI will help them to train for a period of 1 month, for 2 weeks. So when they will have the real interview, the first will be with Chris Bailey, obvious. And then after Chris, who will give a report. And Chris, I invite you in the future to put the report directly on the group WhatsApp, not to send only to one person, but to put this on the group. So every report should go on the group, so everyone will understand. And this is a very important part that will help the student and the agents to perform much better, because we increase now, we can say similar that we increase the success rate of students application thanks to Chris Bailey, because he prepared the students. But we need to go to the next level now, and we want really to play in the big field with our competitor, and we want to show to them that we are into the next level and how that we can prepare the students. And for this reason, Chris prepared the AI after our many discussion back and forward. Chris,
Absolutely.
the floor is all yours.
Yes, absolutely, Richard. So, and this will simulate a real university interviews. And each university has different ways of asking the questions, and also UKVI will have another way of asking the questions. So this AI app which we've developed, it really does give randomly different questions. Most of the questions are asked in different ways, and so they won't only see the same interview every time. So if they do the interview, let's say over the course of a month, they use this app and they do 10 interviews, every one will be slightly different. The first one or two are pretty standard because obviously asking about family background, etc. But when they get through, they drill through to different things like accommodation, where will they stay, what are their financial preparation. Not only do you get different questions asked, but at the end, you'll get the feedback, and AI gives feedback. So I'll whiz through this so we have a complete interview. So tell me about your family background. Describe your previous international travel experience in detail. Usually there isn't much, but so the next question is, explain the connection between your previous studies or professional experience and the MSc in International Management at Regent College. So it's very important because quite often a student, if they're applying for an international business management degree, if they have zero international management experience or zero in their bachelor's degree, it'll be very difficult for them to actually perform. So universities would usually not accept a student if they haven't got any relevant experience. So this is about any work experience or internships, and it's a detailed question, and a proper examiner will expect a detailed answer that matches the questions to score highly on both on our system here and in real life. As Richard was saying, universities are becoming more and more stringent now, and interviews are becoming more difficult.
Chris, I think we all understand now this AI. What we will do, you and me, we will create a sample like you show this to us now, and we will share this sample to everyone, and then we share this to the agents as well. Okay? So we will create another Zoom, you and me, and we will create really a sample. We just go on this step, and this will help the agents to sign up for this CAS app. We understand, we are from this industry, so we understand how it works, Chris. And then after we show a copy of this sample to everyone here in the office, so if they want to go and see question number 12 with answer, question number 17 with answer, it's fine. But the important is in this meeting that everyone understand that we go into this level. So that's mean, to make a long story short, we will get more application. This is the aim of this AI that we will launch in the market, and this is why we increase as well the number of university, and it's very, very important that you all understand that now we have over 50 UK university and over 50 European university. And this AI, for example, now we're talking about Regent College London, but this can be done for University of Sunderland, for every university, correct, Chris?
Yes, of course it can. Can you see on the screen the dashboard?
Yes.
So it shows here, this is the personal dashboard of this particular student. And every time they log in, they'll get a different quote that will inspire them. So in this case, it's good morning, Lars. Progress is impossible without change. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. So very wise words. And they'll see this student has taken 23 sessions. His average score is 10%. So he's not doing very well. His best score was 49%, not very good. And so what is used here is we call it the 4C model. So they'll get assessed by AI on their correctness, their content, their clarity, and their confidence. As you can see, he started really well, and then he dipped a bit, and then he's starting to get better again here. And it records each of the practice sessions, like the one we've just done. We didn't finish it. The student can resume if they want. These ones are too late. Let me see. This is a complete interview. This was for the University of Manchester because he aspires to better things. And view the feedback. He can go in and look at the feedback of that complete interview with the University of Manchester. It's a mock interview report, 49%. This particular one, he got 0 for correctness. So anyway, you can see the level of detail that's given back, and it will even go through question by question. So that's the value. As Richard said, it's going to help the students to prepare with instantaneous feedback. They can refer to their training information, and they can refer to their sample Q&A. Rather than a physical agent or one of you guys having to give the interviews, they could do this all themselves. And young students are very good at using computers, and it's actually done in the form of a game where they get their scores. So it's gamified to get their motivation going. So I've said most of what I need to say now, Richard.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
You can give me the screen back.
Sure thing. And stop share.
Yep. Fantastic. Thank you very much. So are there any questions, Aviola?
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear very well.
No, I think that the general is clear, but it will be very good, as you said, that we have like templates of Zooms or when we do an application, because it's always better when we go back and see something that we have lost on the way. So that would be perfect.
Yeah.
In my experience, I have worked like that. Like Simran has shared me an application that she has done by herself in a form of recording, and it has been very easy for me to continue through that project, because sometimes we lost things. Like it's a lot of information at once, and it seems a little hard at first.
Yeah. Thank you, Viola. Sonia, any questions?
None from me.
Everything clear?
Everything is clear, but yeah, according to what Avila said, the video really helped. Just in case we are trying to do it and then we now like have issues. Like for now, we are seeing it. If we start touching the website, I feel like we'll become more conversant with it. And then if we have the video, it just really helps.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Jorel, any questions?
No, I think it's pretty straightforward. and easy to understand and navigate.
Great.
Thanks.
Christian, any questions?
Lot of questions. No. Same as the other one. The video will help us a lot. Like every time, I always watch the video and it's okay. Just doing.
Thank you, Christian. Simran, maybe you want to, if you have any question, you want to add something, please.
I don't have any questions for now.
Okay, fantastic. Chris, thank you very much. I think this was a little bit the meeting of today, and it was great to see you all at once together one more time. And as I say, I want to have once every month a meeting. Thank you very much for all your cooperation, and I wish you in the meantime a nice seasonal. I don't know, some of you doing Christmas, some of you not. So I wish everyone a greeting season for the winter for us, maybe summer for Sonia and Jorel. And we keep in touch in working every day. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone to join us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Richard, could you
Bye.
please stay back for a minute if you don't mind?
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
everyone.
Viola. Ciao,
Bye.
Christian. Ciao. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Chris. Okay, here we go.
Hi. So I don't want to take too much of your time, as I believe you must be busy after this, right?
Yes.
So I just wanted to know about like the recruitment actually for all of the the requirements that you have. So for me to get direct clients, would I not need a license in India? Because that is what everyone asks me whenever I reach out to them for recruitment. They just ask me for my license number. So I just wanted to know how would we work through that.
You're talking about the job or education now?
Yes, job. I'm so sorry. I
Job.
just quickly jumped into that. That's it.
Okay. So at the moment for India, I work with agents, Simran, and at the moment I'm using an agent's, how you say, an agent's license. Okay, so there is so every agent